Then we got Oz Cobb, friend of the channel.
This shit happens everywhere. Like,
well, I was gonna say, Dane, in your part of town, do you see any?
I get mugged all the time.
What type of muggings are happening there? Are they cool muggings?
Yeah. You get mugged by like really well dressed, like you can tell that they cared about like fashion, you know.
Oh,
they're mugging for a purpose. Like, you know, if they see some cool shit that you're wearing, they're like, mine now.
They're
That's
making
mine.
a statement. Did you hear about in New York? They
fashion mugging?
Kind of. Well, no, they there are servers who are undercover, kind of, and they work with.
And they'll tell people, hey, there's this fucker in my restaurant right now.
It has a Rolex.
Yeah, mug him when he leaves.
Yeah, and they like split the money.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of badass.
Clever mugging.
If you own a Rolex, you deserve to be mugged. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Depends.
On what?
Depends.
Who the fuck?
Depends.
Okay.
How much is that Rolex?
That's what I'm saying. They start at like 80K or something like that.
All right.
If you're wearing 80K on your wrist,
I know.
As by the way, a class signifier only.
Right. Well, I was gonna say I thought it was risky to buy you a ring that was more than like $1,000.
Yeah, I don't want to wear a ring that's more than $1,000.
Because I'm like, it's fucking.
Who's that for?
That's such a concentration on your little dinky finger. It's like, yeah, just rip it off my finger, please.
But it's also like, who's that for?
Yeah.
Right. Like I
don't even want to wear iPods.
I know. iPods.
People in Carlsbad are like on fucking eternal vacation, and they don't want to feel like they have any responsibility to fucking change anything ever, and that includes the weather or their clothes.
Yeah, they've got to stick eternally up their ass.
But yeah, it's always these stupid fucking anecdotes that are so easily like disproven, or you know, you can point it out as just like a fucking like a nothing thing. It's like, yes,
you can get mugged anywhere.
In every city, there's going to be a mugging happening.
Yeah.
In fact, I would actually say that it's evidence that you live in a shithole if there's no muggings.
Right.
If there's no muggings, then it means nothing's happening in your city.
Yeah.
It means nobody in your city is worth mugging.
Yeah, there you go, Dane.
That's true, Dane.
In the mugger. And there's a guy who played it, and his username was the Polish Dane. And I sometimes think about that when I think about our Dane.
Dane, are you Polish?
No.
Oh.
He hates him.
You hate Polish people.
I hate the Poles. Disgusting.
I think Poland has a really bad problem. Like, they're very anti-immigrant.
Are they?
Yeah. They're like, I think they had
I think they're the ones who were doing like a good was it a good system?
No,
they were
no.
like paying people for pregnancies or something?
Oh, I don't know, but they had I'm pretty sure they were trying to like enact a shoot to kill.
Oh.
Immigrants trying to come to the
shoot to kill.
I think so. Wait, Dane.
You're Polish.
On their feet on the ground, and so now they're like trying to protect it. So
right.
They're getting
the
racist.
Immigration fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Maybe my friend is pulling my leg. But
Increasing immigration. Poland has seen a rise in both permanent and temporary immigration, especially in recent years.
I mean, that's true.
All right.
But
we're finding facts to support your
That's
assertion.
a fact.
Look up shoot to kill.
Look up, are Poland people racist? I mean, I
are
don't
Polish
know.
people? No. It's literally. No. I love you if you're Canadian, but we as Canadians have no fucking clue. Okay, how bad things can get if we like keep going down the we're baby America, baby racist America line of thinking. Because I feel like a lot of Canadians are like looking at media in America and they're like, that's how I should be.
Yeah.
And that's really causing a lot of problems. I think they think things are way worse. Like I even like looking for homes and stuff, like very smart people in Canada that I've talked to are like, home prices are ridiculous. And you can buy like a really nice house in Edmonton, like a big house in like an okay neighborhood for like $400,000, $350,000.
Canadian.
Yeah.
If I ever run out of stuff to say, then I'll put it on here. I don't really look at this very often, but
Can I ask you a morbid question?
Sure.
If you die, can I
knew.
can I read them and memorialize you by posting them on?
You can look at all the contents on my phone.
Can I post on r/cringe?
Wait, I can look at all the contents of your phone?
When I die, go for it.
You're looking around the room like there's people in here.
Like I have anything on my phone that would be incriminating in some way or devilish or whatever.
You don't have devilish stuff on your phone?
Actually,
don't look at my phone. Okay, so Taylor, my friend Taylor, keeps like really bugging me to make a food Instagram account. She's like, every time I show my stream your stuff, they're always like,
that is a good idea.
yeah, make like a food Instagram. And I keep telling her I'm going to. But when I do eventually make a food Instagram, I will make my interpretation of the tropical freeze.
I like that.
But I should make a food Instagram. I know I keep saying I will, but I don't know. Posting cookies really upsets some people lately.
Yeah, it's almost like they interpret your posts like everything either is cope or like you're subtweeting and there's a message in the cookies. You know what you should do?
Spell something.
Well, you could take the fucking bullshit image. It could be actually an image
Yeah.
of your cookie or whatever. That sounds like innuendo. People call private parts cookies.
They
I
do,
think.
yeah.
Okay, let's fucking pretend I didn't say that.
Yeah. Of a cake.
Yeah, take a picture. Well, that's also innuendo.
Shit. Pie.
You're going to take a picture of one of your creations, and you're going to put it in one of the AI things, and you're going to say, like, embed like a secret message of, like, I don't know, fuck Ethan or whatever into it.
Yeah. I'm old because I'm noticing that, and this is, I think it's because I'm becoming an old bitch. People's reading comprehension is like so bad, and people's ability to type and to like form sentences is also so bad. I'm on like Reddit's like you know, am I overreacting or whatever, like sometimes it'll pop up, and you can always tell when these exchanges are with like people below the age of like 30 because the texting is so bad. Like they don't, because a lot of them aren't learning.
Like images, like when you're looking at like screenshots of their text exchange.
And even like the paragraphs about it, like how they write about it. It's like, and I know a lot of it is, somebody was talking about this, how, you know how Aiden Ross, when he came across the word fascism,
right,
he couldn't like say that word. And there's been multiple instances of that. And they think it's because American schools are not teaching children phonetics anymore. They're not teaching children how to sound out words. They're teaching memorization of words. And so what happens is a lot of people don't, if they can't see the full word, they can't spell it out. And if it's a new word that they've never seen before, they can't sound it out.
Right. That's an interesting one. I never really have given it much thought that like when I do encounter a word that I haven't seen before, that there is usually the procedure of sounding it out. And when I have seen someone like Aiden Ross as an example, like essentially say, fuck it, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to commit to saying something that random that is an assortment of those letters.
Yes. And somebody was saying that is because the education system has moved away from phonetics and teaching kids to sound it out.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
So when you see people texting, like, one, I do think reading comprehension is like in the shitter. There's been so many, like, I mean, the ecosystem on Twitter is just continually misunderstanding each other back and like
forth.
sentences that are very like, they should be very obvious, but like they miss it. It's that, or like it's just really poor sentence structure. And I think I'm old. I'm like, these kids can't even fucking type. Force us to become more human again.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel similarly. It's like, it's not working. It never has worked. This homework or the way we're doing the schooling.
Yeah.
And it shows in our society. And it's like, now we finally have to change it.
Yeah, we have to change it. And like, I think shortening the hours that kids are at school, because getting anyone, we've learned that, right? Like, you are not efficient for all 8 hours of work. You're only efficient for the first like 3 or something, they say, and then you like drastically kind of fall off. So make the school hours like much shorter, but it's like spoken word and you're like talking to your teacher and having discussion and like learning, which is closer to traditional schooling.
I love
anyways.
that idea.
And then like, you know, you're there for 3 hours and then you go live your life, and you have more energy to like be excited about whatever shit you like. Like back when I was a kid, like I was taking apart mechanical shit and putting it together and whatever. Like I was super interested in that. And like maybe if I wasn't at school for 8 hours, like I could indulge in those other things and like, you know what I mean? So who knows?
Yeah, I think we need to get a lot less strict. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
We could also learn a thing or two as well, though, from the way schools are set up, because I think adults deserve a recess. And
I agree.
Like a long lunchtime that involves some play.
Yeah.
You know? Imagine.
And juice boxes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Like, they try to set up that culture a little bit at these tech companies.
Yeah.
Like, here's a campus. It's just like college guys.
I hate that.
You guys can plot and scheme about how to improve our company. You could be free R&D for us.
Yeah.
If you just, hang out here after hours.
At our little sleep pods.
Our little sleep pods.
And have the free bananas at Amazon.
Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
he definitely came up with that.
Yeah, fucking creep. He was like, I never want to leave school. It was the prime of my
Pretty
life.
much,
I invented Facebook. Now I'm in Forever University. Fucking creep. Fuck you, bitch. I hate that guy.
And it's just, you have to make it not like monotonous and stupid.
Well, yeah, at our core, humans want to talk and learn. That's like what we all thrive off of. So why wouldn't you have it where we're all talking?
Make it more social for sure. Yeah.
It's so weird that it's not more social, because a lot of things come out, in that, like you learn a lot. You learn about.
But it does make me
backgrounds.
wonder. It's like, how come these teachers like are able to do this, and yet for some reason it's blamed on the school system?
Yeah.
It seems like the teachers have some sort of autonomy on how they actually teach their classes, which is why I've never been a big fan of people being like, oh, the poor teachers, they're abused, they don't know what to do or whatever, they're not paid enough. I think the teachers like have the ability to teach good, and a lot of them don't. I think that teachers are getting it too good in terms of sympathy. Be better teachers.